A rite of passage for almost every young South Korean man, the day he leaves his family for nearly 2 years military service. But after a summer marked by stories of abuse, negligence and death, more are starting to question exactly what they're letting themselves in for.
Actually, I'm sad right now, but I'm pretending to be okay for my parents.
Lately, there have been a series of incidents, and many parents are so worried. But I trust in my son that he'll do a good job.
This is the young man whose death is threatening to undermine South Korea's faith in the Army's duty of care. Prosecutors say on April the 6th, Yoon Sung-ju was beaten by fellow recruits while eating and choked to death. His mother says it took some time to uncover what had really happened.
At
the hospital, I didn't realize, but there were marks on his body. His sister questioned whether he was beaten. Military police came to take pictures. When we asked whether they were scars, they went away without answering.
Prosecutors later alleged he'd been beaten nearly 100 times a day for the month before his death. With more than 300,000 young men entering national service every year, it's a story that's hit home for families across South Korea. And it's not the only one. In June, another bullied conscript killed 5 fellow soldiers. Earlier this month, a governor's son admitted to sexually abusing fellow recruits. The president has called for a reform of military culture. But there have been promises before. A military that's long relied on iron discipline to defend against the North Korean threat has in the past pledged action after such incidents, and yet they keep happening.
The number of incidents has gone down, but their intensity has increased. And added to that is the problem of suicide cases. They are often related to physical sexual abuse or rights violations, but they are categorized simply as suicide.
Since his death, Yoon Sung-ju's family have learnt further details about what he suffered: sexual abuse, sleep deprivation, constant humiliation. An awful, lonely way to die for a quiet young man who wanted to be a hospice nurse.
I don't want Sang-ju to have died in vain. I hope that with this incident, all the bad practices and abuses in the military will disappear.
A hope shared by new recruits and their proud but worried parents. Harry Fawcett, Al Jazeera, Seoul.